We have details from this morning's licensing authority hearing on this episode of Barnstable Today. It's Monday, October 17th, 2016. I'm Sarah Mannel. The Barnstable Licensing Authority gives the go-ahead for Chick-fil-A to open in Hyannis next month. Before the board took a vote, Richard Scally, Director of Regulatory Services, asked questions about Chick-fil-A policies.
I guess I do have a concern that you have no experience in the restaurant business. So I guess you're telling me that there's corporate training coming in. Tell me what the corporate training involves, and talk a little bit about your policies. Obviously, I'm sure you know there's a number of articles online. A number of towns have banned you from being in their town for a number of different reasons for your policies. And so I am concerned that your policies are here now being brought to Hyannis in terms of hiring policies of your employees and their beliefs. So tell us a little bit about your hiring practices and customer service issues as well.
Manager Anne Marie Reisner says she will not tolerate discrimination of employees or customers.
So I look for people with good character. No experience is necessary. We hire all people, so everybody has an opportunity to come work for me at Chick-fil-A. If you can be a little more specific, there's obviously no discrimination that would occur in my
Well, I guess that is my concern, because of course you were banned in Boston, banned in Chicago, banned in San Francisco for your policies back in 2012, and a number of different issues that have come up. I see that you are in some towns in Massachusetts. I believe you have, 4 or 5 other locations in Massachusetts, but I guess little by little you're kind of coming into Massachusetts a little bit more. So I am concerned a little bit about your hiring practices for people who are LBGT community. I'm concerned about whether you'll serve people who are in the LBGT community, and of course there should be no discrimination. So I'm hoping that there isn't any in your corporate practices.
I couldn't agree with you more. I'm not aware of any policies, and so if you can speak to those specifically, because there are no policies with Chick-fil-A corporate or my restaurant in specific that discriminates against anyone, so I haven't seen or heard that. I know that the Boston mayor has come out against Chick-fil-A being present in the community, but that had nothing to do with policies around hiring or practices, so I'm unaware of anything to that end.
Well, I believe, according to the articles, and there are a number of articles I have here, that that stated that your president was opposed to gay marriage and other policies such as that. So I'm wondering whether that will reflect your hiring practices with regards to your employees.
All are welcome to apply, and I would never ask that question upon hiring. It's not germane to the position or the job.
Chick-fil-A corporate representative Scott Goodson echoed those sentiments.
And to be very transparent about it, Chick-fil-A is not anti-discrimination, or not discriminatory, in any way, shape, or form. We are open to having everyone come meet with us. I think you'll find that at Chick-fil-A we're known for 2 things: our fresh food and our great customer service, and that goes to everyone. Whoever walks in the door, we want to welcome everyone into our restaurant. It's as simple as that. We're not anti-anyone. When it comes to hiring policies, each local owner-operator, such as Anne Marie, has their ability to hire the team members that they see are a fit for their community and for their restaurant, but absolutely no discrimination whatsoever. It's against local, state, and federal law, and so we do not tolerate that at all. We want to make sure that we are an open environment to all those from an employer standpoint as well as a customer standpoint, and that's definitely who Chick-fil-A is, and I hope that you'll get to see that firsthand as we come into the community.
The board voted unanimously to approve Chick-fil-A's license. Scotty's Famous Pizza appeared before the board concerning a violation that occurred last June. The establishment was cited for interfering with a police officer. Attorney David Lawler gave the board an update on the appeal process and asked for days already served to be counted.
As you know, there was a decision made a little over a year ago for an incident that occurred almost 18 months ago. For various reasons, that decision was appealed. The appellate process took place, and the ABCC issued a decision which overturned the revocation of the Scotty's license. They've been, under the law, they've been in operation since then. Prior to that, they had served 14 days already. Attorney Houghton and I have discussed that. And they're looking at, under the recommendation, I believe an additional 16 days to serve because they already served 14. And I would ask that the board administratively adopt the recommendation of the ABCC and issue a date. Give us a couple of weeks, I don't know, starting first week in November, would that be fine? The first week in November, just for purposes of, say the 1st through the 16th or whatever days this board deems fit. Allow them to go through some inventory and take care of the matter.
The owners of Scotty's Famous Pizza told the board many changes have been made to prevent future incidents like that one.
This all happened last year. We're very new to the whole thing, and I learned that right away, that I didn't know nearly as much as I needed to learn. And the whole experience turned out for the better because I think we learned that we had a lot of work to do. And ever since then, we've been trying to crack down on everything, get up to what the other established businesses, the level they're at, and just keep pushing every day, just trying to get better, trying to make sure we learn everything that we can and stay on point with the town.
Have you hired new employees, or are they still the same employees with new training? Or could you elaborate, please?
Since about last October, we did about a complete turnaround. We hired completely new employees. We made sure at least 70% of our employees are tip certified and ServSafe certified. We card everyone, completely everyone. We cleaned up the area a lot, as it's not like the Shanghai used to be. Our employees are completely trained, and we know what we have to do now.
Ultimately, the board voted for a 16-day suspension of alcohol sales beginning November 1st. Now we have details about how you can keep the flu at bay this fall. It's that time of year again. As the cold weather approaches, it's time to think about protecting yourself against the flu. The town of Barnstable Public Health Division will host 2 flu clinics this fall. Health Division Director Tom McKean recommends everyone get a flu shot.
It's so important to get the flu shot each year because especially if you have a suppressed immune system or you have underlying illness, flu can be very dangerous. But also healthy people as well, protect yourself from getting the seasonal flu, which can knock you off your feet for a couple of days, as you know, if you ever got the flu.
McKean says this year's flu shot prevents against the 4 most recent strains of flu viruses. The process takes only about 5 minutes, and drive-through service is available. There are volunteers and nurses on hand to make getting your flu shot quick and easy. The flu clinics are available to Barnstable residents for just $3. The first vaccination clinic will be held Wednesday, October 19th from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. The second vaccination clinic will be held Wednesday, November 16th from 3 to 5. Contact the Barnstable Health Division with any questions. We'll be sure to tune in to our hour-long news program, Barnstable This Morning, weekdays at 8 a.m. On tomorrow's show, we will chat with Chief of Police Paul McDonald. We'll talk with DPW Director Dan Santos. Plus, we'll have all the news and information you need. For Barnstable Today, I'm Sarah Mannel.